So today I wanted to hello everybody. First of all, where are my manners? I'm here about to print. I'm printing a refinance package, and I already printed my legal size documents. So now I'm gonna go ahead and print my letter sized. I got off with brother and they put the settings, and apparently it was a no-go, so I have to manually go and set it. Hold on, let me hit this print button so I can print the first set. So I usually have to hit print. Let me go to print. I'm trying not to show you the document. So I go to print, and I have to manually do it because it's supposed to automatically do it when you go to page setup. It's automatically supposed to detect it, but for some reason there's some glitch. They're saying it's on Adobe side. I cannot get in touch with Adobe, and I don't have time for all that, so it really is not a hard job to do this. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is that when you are printing, you got to put fit. Make sure that you unselect this that says print on both sides of the paper, because I did it in the beginning and it would start to print on both sides. So always make yourself a mental note to deselect that. And it's always going to say, well, it says auto. You don't have to really do anything here. But then over here where it says page setup, that's where I go and I put, whether it's like this one in particular is letter sized, I put which tray I'm printing from, and my legal is in tray 2, letter is in tray 1, and then you hit OK, and it will automatically resize it once you hit OK. So this particular one, I printed 63 pages. Now I'm printing 106 pages. You do the math. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today. By the way, I have an MFC. This is the printer I have in my vehicle with this amp. I have a video called how I set up my mobile printer. As you can see, I keep a box paper. I keep a box with all of my supplies. My laptop, I just have to bring it out and connect to, I have a personal hotspot. And then this is to turn on the equipment so that you could be able to print. So it's very convenient. What I like is that my vehicle has a third row, so if I ever needed that row, there's nothing here that is attached to the vehicle, and all I have to do is pull everything out and pop the seats up. So it's very, I like the way my husband did the setup for me. But I wanted to kind of show you, you see all this paper being printed? That was the first set, okay? And now I got to do it all over again. So that was, this right here is your entire package. And this is, as a new notary, what you're going to have to do, and you're going to have to keep buying tons of paper, okay? Because that's part of being a loan signing agent, right? So while I talk, I'm going to, unfortunately, I have an app where I can flip the camera, but from my iPhone, you either can do one or the other. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to flip the camera, and then I'm going to tell you what I wanted to really say and what this video is about, because I'm going to compare the other options you have as a notary versus you needing to print 2 sets of a thick package and having to wait a month to a month and a half to get paid for all your hard work. So I'll see you shortly. So continuing on, before I talk to you about my offer, something that I believe is way better than what I'm doing now. As you could see, I have a 169-page document. I have to print 2 sets of this thick document, and now I'm preparing it. And this is because this is one of those good signings where I got the paperwork on time to be able to prepare my documents, right? So thankfully I don't have to drive far, and so if I have to drive far and the money doesn't make sense, you already know from my previous videos, I just turn it down. I don't chase after every, you know, because it's just a lot of work. And sometimes I have printer issues. Like you see, I just went through trying to get with brother to fix that situation. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy using my printer. I love having that portable printer. And as a loan signing agent, I highly recommend, if that's what you're gonna niche down on and do full time, you really need to work on investing into a portable printer. Because sometimes, especially there's notaries that do several signings a day, and being on the go, you definitely want to be able to pull over somewhere and print those documents, because you don't want to have to go far to, get to an office or go back home, or, that's just burning gas, and you could just print and go. I love that convenience. So as I'm sitting here fixing these documents, I'm thinking about how much work it takes to print 2 sets of documents, hoping that everything will print properly, having to scan the documents back on time. And it's not a super tedious job. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy being a loan signing agent. But once you start seeing other possibilities, and that you don't have to wait 30 to 45 days to get paid, and you could make more money and get paid as soon as you complete the job, I don't know, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer to wait 30 to 45 days after printing 2 sets of, almost 300 pages, etc., of documents, and then having to wait to get paid? Because I know Notarized 24/7 pays every 45 days. I mean, if you're bringing in good income, you're not going to feel it, right? But everybody doesn't earn $100,000 a year. And it's unrealistic to tell you that you can make that kind of money if you live in a small town. So that's why a lot of notaries are looking for other options, because if everybody was making that kind of money, people wouldn't be looking at other options. So there's other things you could do as a notary, and you don't even have to be a notary to be able to do these other jobs. And so that's what I'm inviting you to be able to check out what I've put together. I'm making it very affordable, and you get to replay them as many times as you want for the low price that I'm promoting the product for. You're going to get a 12-week training, and you get to watch it once a week. After that, you could go and watch the replays and focus on the one you preferred the most, but you're going to be given different options as to other things you can do that you might even enjoy better. So my friend Jaylana Hinson, Jay Hinson, she's going to be teaching the course on field inspections. I have different instructors that are going to be teaching these courses. So if you click below and you sign up, then you'll be one of the first to get invited. I've already had several emails sent to me of people that are interested, and it's a golden opportunity. Nobody else is doing this. Most people are just pushing loan signings in your face and selling you loan signing trainings in every different direction, whereas I'm giving you a plethora of different things you could get into as a notary, and that you might end up like, I enjoy doing conducting field inspections. I enjoy doing loan signings. I do enjoy being a loan signing agent. It's just not my top of the list. I rather do fingerprintings, because with fingerprint, you print the documents right there, collect your money right there. You don't have to print any more documents. You just have your fingerprint cards, and that's something you're going to learn, how to become a fingerprint agent. That's among one of the trainings you're going to learn. And at the price that I'm promoting it for, you can't afford not to sign up, because you're going to be all over the place paying all these people all kinds of money, where I'm going to show you all of these things in one course. Sorry, I love these. I got these from Quill, if you're wondering, and it's a whole box of them. I can't sort the pages because that's sticky stuff, that sort quick. I don't know, it doesn't quite work for me. I have some at my office, but these are my little babies right here. So I know I don't do a whole lot of loan signing documents, but I don't want you to think that I don't know what I'm doing, because you've seen I've done other videos. It's just that some people just sit there entertaining you, talking to you about the same nonsense, or showing you pictures of their families and stuff. And while it's nice to know people have families, because family is important and stuff, that's not helping you make the cheddar, because they're already making money. So they're able to show you themselves traveling and doing all this stuff because they're already making the money while you're there struggling as a new notary, wondering who's going to show you the ropes. Well, I always told you in other videos that I don't believe in coincidence, and you probably got led here for a purpose. So why not give it a try? What do you have to lose other than clicking that learn more button and seeing what I have to offer on the other side? And I hope to see you there. And for those of you that do, you're not going to regret it, and you're going to be very grateful that somebody thought to care enough, because that's what we're lacking in this world right now, is that everybody's trying to monetize and make a killing off of people who don't know the whole game and be recycling the same products over and over, but they're not giving you the meat and potatoes. Whereas my trainings, we're going to take you by the hand and show you step by step, and you're going to have an opportunity to gravitate to which mentor you preferred, so they could teach you how to master this skill that you decide. Or if you want to do more than one thing, I suggest starting with one first, but you're going to have to replace, and then you could go building. You know, don't try to put all the ingredients all at once. But I'm helping to lay a solid foundation from the start, and then you could go building on top of that. And you're going to have everything in my training. And so I'm going to have a lot of fun seeing you evolve in your notary business, because you deserve to, and because I do care and I do love you. As you can see, I'm here with no makeup on, hair all over the place, looking like I'm still enjoying the weekend. But no, I'm working from home today, and I've been doing a lot of work in the background. Like I said, I'm preparing all of the courses for launch day. So I'm going to be able to have you pre-register, and I have a little surprise for you that pre-register by a certain time, but I don't want to spoil it and give it all away just yet. So right now, go hit that learn more button, sign up and subscribe, and that way, once I start sending those invitations, you'll be among that list of people that are going to get a special invitation to take this training. I love you all, and I'll catch you in a little bit. See you on the other side. So to wrap up this video for this week, I've had to record it in parts because I'm trying to show you today. For example, I went and conducted a signing this morning, and guess what? I did a signing. The wife was a CEO, the husband is a realtor, and they saw the value in my training program, and they are signed up and have 3 other people that they have referred, because they were like, how much? You're teaching what? 12 weeks of what? Sign me up. Here's my email. So a person doesn't have to be convinced all day long when they see a good opportunity. Now, I see loan signings are very popular, and all the notaries are following all these popular instructors and that are teaching them about loan signings, spending, I don't know how much these notary mentorships are. I almost said his name, but I know that they're not cheap. I know because I've been a notary, so I know the journey. I know that I've actually paid other people to mentor me, and I was still not completely satisfied. I had one notary that also teaches taxes, and I paid her for the tax course, and then I never got the second part. So I had to work, but I did show my support and my love to assist her. And I asked if she could send me the replay for the second part of the tax class. Mind you, I have a tax business. That doesn't mean I know it all, but I figured why not add to my knowledge? And I thought she was a decent person because I took another training from her before. But this time I was highly disappointed because my email was responded that to give them till the end of the week to give me the replay for the second part, and I never got it to this day. I sent a third email like, hey, where's the replay? I want to be able to watch what I paid for, which wasn't cheap, but I never got it. So these people know how to put on good makeup and get all prettied up. As you can see, I'm just a simple person. I'm not going to tell you I don't like getting dressed up, but to me, if I have to go through all that to entertain you, to get your attention, to be able to help you better your life, to earn money, then maybe this isn't the opportunity for you. Because you know me, I'm very outspoken, and I've learned how to put a filter in my words, because, you know, some people mistake my words and take it hard, and it's not. I love you all, and that's why I'm telling you, wake up and smell the Kool-Aid, because some of these people are just little popular, notaries, and loan signings is not the all in all. Loan signings, I love conducting loan signings when it's hot, when the business is available, when I'm getting them back to back, right? But it's not that way all the time. And people want to earn a living and not have to wait 30 to 45 days to get paid and having to print tons of documents. So the second signing didn't go so well. The client called me themselves and told me they changed their mind. And I had to reach out to the agency, and I was like, what about, this was like, I've told you since earlier today that the client signed, but you keep sending me alerts about the signing. And I already told you it's a no-go, that, you have to reach out to the lender and have them contact the client. 2 hours later, after the signing, they're still messaging me, and I'm still getting annoyed because the app keeps asking me that I close sign the documents, and I had to message them like, hey, can you please stop messaging me? I already told you, unless you have an update, this was supposed to have happened almost 3 hours ago, and I'm not going now. I changed my mind, right? So hopefully they'll be kind enough to pay me for the print fee. So those are some of the cons of being a loan signing agent. So you got to know the whole thing, right? You got to understand what the game is about. And a lot of people glorify it to you because they're doing well with it. A lot of them have already established themselves, but they don't tell you the heartaches that they had to go through in the beginning. And probably are still going through, but they're not going to tell you when nobody shows up to their meetings or when they're struggling, because everybody wants to put their best face forth, right? But me, I'm going to tell you that it's not always that. There's days where my feelings are hurt, right? And I have a full-fledged business. Thankfully, that's not the only thing I do, but that's a part of business. You got to roll with the punches. And that's what my training is about. I'm going to put you through a 12-week course. I'm going to start promoting it, I believe, next week. Hopefully everything will be ready to start promoting it next week for you to pre-register at the price that I'm promoting it for, because it is a steal of a deal. And I'm doing it because I really, truly want to help you. And whereas you're going to pay a lot of money for different mentors to mentor you, I'm charging you a low fee to put you through a 12-week program, step by step, hold you by the hand by different mentors who are going to be teaching you what they know about their expertise, including me. I'm going to be also your instructor in some of these courses, and you're going to learn about field inspections. You're going to learn about pulling permits. You're going to learn about fingerprinting. I mean, I can go on and on, but I think you get the point. 12 weeks. You're going to learn stuff that no one else is really teaching you, and that you're going to have to pay different people or pay that person over and over to teach you one course at a time, whereas I'm going to teach it to you in a 12-week course. So I put in the quiz in the comments because they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. So I don't get offended when nobody wants to go and click on my quiz, because my email list keeps growing of people who are interested. And why am I going to sit there forcing people who don't want to see a golden opportunity, right? And so I've had people that I'm like, okay, maybe they're not my cup of tea, but they sure have some good information. Let me see what it's all about. A wise person knows when opportunity is knocking at their door. And I know, and the reason I want to help you is because I've been in your shoes. Right now, we're experiencing inflation and everything is very high. So I figured, why not sell you my program at an affordable price and show you all the steps that you're going to need to become successful, where you might even surpass a lot of these seasoned notaries that are just stuck conducting loan signings. All right. So hopefully you will take the quiz this time. Several people, thank you for all the people who did take the quiz, because you're going to be getting a personal invitation to take this 12-week course next week. I should be able to put it in the comments in next week's video. So I'm sorry that this video is kind of lengthy because I had to do it in separate segments. So I hope that I get to see you on the other side in the trainings on the first day of launch, because the first day of launch is going to be in a Zoom, so that I could welcome you all and tell you about the program in detail, and then you can take off running with it. So you're going to be very happy. opportunity, they say, knocks once in a lifetime. Sometimes it'll come a second time around. And if you don't catch it a second time, you might never be able to catch that opportunity again. Not quite in the same way. I know I've missed plenty of opportunities that I kick myself in the butt to this day about it. But here's another chance, another opportunity for someone who truly cares. Maybe next time I'll even do my hair and get my nails redone so I could look convincing and like, hey, I know I look the part, so I know what I'm doing. Because a simple person like me can't possibly know what they're doing. And you know what I found out? Some of the wealthiest people are walking jeans. So I'd rather show you better than I can. I'd rather show you through all the hard work that I'm doing to help you than to put on a pretty face and then not deliver. So believe me, a lot of these people in the notary field are not super fond of me because I'm cut from a whole different cloth. And why? Because I'm for my new notaries. And this training program is not only for notaries, but you'll have to find out to take my training, everything that I got in store. Anybody could take this training as long as you're 18 or older. And like I said, take that quiz, see how you do, what you got to lose. What, 1 more minute? Go into the comments, take the quiz, and that way you'll get a personal invitation. If you don't, hey, no hard feelings, because that way the people that are going to take this training are going to have the advantage over you when I'm done training them. No hard feelings. Remember, you were invited too. All are welcome, male, female. So also, if you haven't subscribed yet to Sign Notary Services, hopefully you will. And I was going to name the school TN University for Notaries, but because I wanted to be more inclusive and not just notary targeted, then my school is going to have a different name, which will soon be getting revealed. So soon as I get all that formality out of the way, I can reveal the name of the school. So I thought it was pretty clever. My team and I are working very hard. And like I said, we're super excited for those who do take this journey with us because it's not a me, it's an us. It's a team. It's a team effort. I ran the vision by them, and those people have seen it. Many people are seeing the vision and they're catching it. So don't miss your opportunity because it's knocking on your door. So I hope to catch you on the other side, and I hope to see you in next week's video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, pause and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for when I post my videos every week, and hit like on my videos. Support your sister, and that way I could keep creating content for you so that I know that my videos are helping you, motivating you, because I'm the motivational notary, encouraging you and letting you know not to lose hope. If you're not getting loan signings, why not learn something that's going to pay you right away instead of a month to a month and a half down the road, right? Think about it. Love you. See you on the other side.